You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Alright, so here's what's been happening in that Buccaneers versus Rams matchup. And it turned into quite a storyline, especially around the quarterback position. The game itself didn't go Tampa Bay's way, but the real focus landed on Teddy Bridgewater stepping in under tough circumstances. Baker Mayfield had started the night, and things looked promising when he threw a touchdown to Tez Johnson. But right after that, he was seen favoring his left arm, his non-throwing arm, and was taken into the medical tent. He tried powering through and even returned for the next drive. But on the final play of the first half, he put everything he had into a deep throw. As soon as the ball hit the turf, he dropped to a knee in pain, and that pretty much said everything. He later emerged from the locker room with his arm in a sling, officially ruled out with a left shoulder sprain. An MRI was set for Monday, so the team is now waiting to see how serious this becomes. That's where Teddy Bridgewater comes in, and his situation was already unusual. He'd traveled separately from the team after attending a funeral in South Florida, landing in Los Angeles at around 10:30 Sunday morning. Then, without much prep time, he was suddenly handed the reins in the second half. He completed 8 of 15 passes for 62 yards. Not a huge stat line, but considering the circumstances, the effort wasn't lost on anyone. After the game, Bridgewater talked about how tough the situation was, especially because he never wants his opportunity to come at someone else's expense. He made it clear how much respect he has for Mayfield, calling him a tough guy who tried to come back out and fight for the team. And he really emphasized how Baker plays with relentless effort, the kind of style that gets praised when things go well and criticized when they don't, but it's that same mentality that makes him who he is. Bridgewater also said that if it becomes his turn, he'll be ready to answer the bell. A full week of practice would definitely make a difference, he added, hinting that he'd feel much more settled if he needs to start next week. And even while injured, Mayfield stayed engaged on the sideline, giving signals, offering support, and being the leader the team knows him to be. Now the big question is what happens next for Tampa Bay. With Mayfield's shoulder sprain and the MRI pending, the possibility of Bridgewater starting when the Buccaneers host the Cardinals is very real. The team's confidence in him was made clear by head coach Todd Bowles, so now it's just a matter of whether the call comes. Whatever happens, this whole situation turned into a reminder of how quickly things can shift in the NFL, and how ready a backup has to be when the moment arrives. Stay subscribed for more videos.